Good day, here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. says the restoration of air links between the Philippines and New Zealand will boost tourism and trade between the two countries. During a meeting in Malacanang with newly appointed New Zealand Ambassador Catherine Rosemary McIntosh, Marcos urged regulators and carriers from both countries to consider this move in light of the Philippines' ongoing economic transformation. Highlighting the congestion at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, he emphasized the need to create two new airports within or close to tourist destinations. Meanwhile, McIntosh, who presented her letter of credence as ambassador, said she also wished for the revival of direct flights from Manila to New Zealand, as many travelers currently pass through Sydney, Australia when traveling to the Philippines. The president also emphasized the importance of communication, mutual understanding and commitment, shared values, and international law among Indo-Pacific countries. He said this is to ensure that the ongoing freedom of navigation and trade in the region is protected. Irrigators have started selling rice for as low as 20 pesos per kilo at Kadiwa outlets of the National Irrigation Administration or NIA. NIA Administrator Eduardo Gilen said this initiative was a way to thank President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. for the many forms of assistance his administration has given to farmers to increase their production. He says that if the National Food Authority 63% formula is used, there will be around 10 pesos production cost for every kilo of rice, and farmers can earn 100% profit even in doubling the cost.
Inisatibo po ito ng ating mga Irrigators Association. Sabi nila nung kinakausap ko sila bilang pasasalamat nila sa napakarami nilang tinatanggap na mga ayuda sa atin, sa gobyerno natin, nag-o-offer din sila ng 20 pesos na bigas. Sabi ko, hindi ba kayo lugi niyan? Hindi, sabi nila kasi again, ang input cost, simple math lang po, no? Ang cost ng inbred, pag nagtanim ka ng inbred is 30,000 pesos. Ang yield nila is 5,000.
Gilen also mentioned NIA's big contract farming project, which could also offer lower rice prices to the public.
In fact, ang aming estimate dyan, nasa mga 29 pesos, pwede na kami magbenta. By August naman kami. And we have around 100 million kilos of rice na projected na ma-produce po natin by August. Yun po ang target ng DA. Yun po ang target natin by sabi ng DA, July na supply sila. Pero ang NIA, by August po kami yung 29 pesos na bigas.
Kadiwa is a program of the Marcos administration that provides free spaces for farmers and micro, small, and medium enterprises to sell their products and boost their income. Majority of Filipinos are supportive of a military action from the government to effectively address issues in the West Philippine Sea, according to a recent survey by OCTA Research Group. Its first quarter of 2024 tugon ng masa survey, 73% out of OCTA's 1,200 respondents said the Marcos administration should prioritize expanding naval patrols and troop presence to assert the Philippines' territorial rights. 72% believe in diplomacy and other peaceful methods, while 68% prefer modernizing and strengthening the military's capability to protect the country's territories. Other responses include conducting joint maritime patrols and exercises with allied countries, expanding diplomatic efforts with countries within and outside the region, and shelving disputes for joint economic development of the region. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., however, maintained that the Philippines will not use water cannons to retaliate against China's aggression in these waters. He says it is not Manila's mission to further heighten tensions over the issue. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, has partnered with some 900 free service providers nationwide to improve its AICS, or Assistance to Individuals in Crisis Situation program. Assistant Secretary for Disaster Response Management Group Irene Dumlao said the DSWD signed an agreement with these service providers to expand the services and benefits of AICS. These are composed of hospitals, medical facilities, pharmaceutical companies, medical devices and implants companies, and funeral parlors. Under the agreement, the service providers will cover expenses of AICS beneficiaries who have duly approved and authenticated guarantee letter from the DSWD. For its part, the DSWD will ensure that it has enough funds to pay for the services rendered to the beneficiaries. The AICS program aids individuals in crisis situations in need of medical and funeral expenses, as well as maintenance medicines and other medical services. The public may see a slight relief from sweltering weather as a less intense heat index is expected this month. Weather Bureau Pag-asa says local thunderstorms may start to occur during the second half of May or before the rainy season. Fewer areas will experience high heat indices throughout this month. Today, Pag-asa forecasts at least 18 areas to experience danger level heat indices as high as 45 degrees Celsius, particularly in Vera Catanduanes, Rojas City, Capiz, and Guian Eastern Samar. Metro Manila will experience a less intense heat index of 41 degrees. Meanwhile, the whole country will experience warm and humid weather due to the easterlies. Several parts of the country, including Metro Manila, may however experience isolated rain showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. No weather disturbance is expected for the next 3 to 5 days. And that's the latest on the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, please visit our website, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account, via the News and Information Bureau website, nib.gov.ph under Pna News, or the Facebook page of the Presidential Communications Office or PCO. I am Stephanie Civiliano, and this is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories to unite the nation.